to use the plane in that manner if it's $1,000 an hour. That's not saving anybody money.
Taxpayers reacting to a Fox 4 investigation into the airplane owned by county commissioners.
Some viewers are upset that they're picking up the tab to fly county officials around the state. And tonight, we're learning more exactly how this plane is being used and who's using it.
Four in Your Corner investigator Mike Mason has the very latest.
Taxpayers are footing the bill to book flights for county commissioners and staff members, even though they use the plane to attend meetings and conduct county business. Some taxpayers are upset with how this plane is being used. This six-seater Piper Navajo cost an estimated $1,000 per flight hour to operate. This plane is used primarily by the Lee County Port Authority, but county officials also book flights to jet around the state, and taxpayers are footing the bill.
Big wish money.
Rob Weber is a pilot and concerned taxpayer. He wanted to know which county officials were using the plane and why. Fox 4 found in the past 2 years, taxpayers have spent about $20,000 to fly county commissioners to places like Tallahassee, Orlando, Kissimmee, St. Augustine, and Palm Beach.
They'd be much better off having a charter. In most cases, when I look at these flights, they'd be a lot better off just getting in their car.
To be fair, every commissioner but Brian Bigelow used the plane in the past 2 years, and we're told it was for county business. But there's one trip that raises questions. On January 17th, 2 commissioners and 2 staff members flew to Tallahassee on the county's plane to attend the Everglades Water Supply Summit. Commissioner Tammy Hall says she also attended that summit, but didn't fly up with the other commissioners, even though there were 2 seats available on the plane. So after the pilot made a 3-hour round-trip flight to bring commissioners to Tallahassee, he had to go back up to Tallahassee 2 days after the summit had ended to pick up Tammy Hall. That doubled the flying time to 6.4 hours, and at $1,000 per flight hour, that's a cost of more than $6,000. More than $3,000 of that spent just to pick up Tammy Hall.
Looks like they're using it like a taxi service. It's a personal toy for the county.
We asked the Port Authority about this.
I can't speak for why these trips were made for commissioners. You'd have to speak to them.
I think if the other commissioners and staff had been up in Tallahassee, common sense would dictate that you would have returned with the group after a conference.
Paige Roush is also a concerned taxpayer who feels the era of jet-set commissioners has come to an end.
Where we are in the economic cycle, we really need to still watch our pennies.
The county has owned the plane for 20 years. Now, after our investigation, 2 commissioners say they'll make a motion to sell the plane when the Port Authority Board meets in January. In the studio, Mike Mason, Fox 4 in Your Corner.